Hi,
Hello.
I'm Khady.
And I'm Darrah.
And welcome to my channel. I think a lot of people ask me often, like, where do you get your confidence from? How are you so confident?
People really ask you that?
Yeah, all the time. And I'm like, I'm confident. And I had to think about it. I'm like, well, I guess I am confident. What does confidence mean to you?
It's the way that you stand. It's the way that you carry yourself. It's I don't know, just being comfortable with who you are.
Definitely.
But that also means digging into who you are.
Right. You totally have to find out who you are to be confident in your own skin, because if you don't know who you are, then how will you be?
I think also too, when you don't know a part of who you are, it leaves an open door for people that don't know who you are to also talk badly about you, so you start believing in someone else's views
Like
about
idea
you.
of you.
Yeah, their idea of you. When you don't know who you are, or you haven't done that extra kind of digging,
soul searching.
Yeah.
Things that I do to build my confidence is just to feel comfortable in my skin, like Darrah said. For a really long time growing up, I was always afraid of my gap in my teeth, or the way I talked, or like literally I used to be afraid of scars. I'd be like, I'm never gonna get married if someone sees my scars. And I think those little small insecurities really kind of separate you from, you know, being confident. So
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you're talking about your gap or your scars, I'm also wondering, is this your view of you, or did someone comment on these things for you too?
Definitely. It was literally because of other people. Other people's insecurities were projected on me. I really let all of these other people's ideas of who I am and the things that I'm gonna.
Your gap.
I do too. And it took me forever to finally embrace it and to love my smile. Just got a smiley. No, I think it's important to just embrace who you are. Like, doesn't matter what part of you, like.
And also too, you have a smiley, so now you actually have something that
Like,
accentuates.
If you don't like something about you, you can easily change it. But you got to figure out why don't you like it about you. Just like you said, was it because of how I felt about myself, or was it because I was being projected like negative energy, you know? And like, that sucks, because that does like diminish your confidence. It like breaks you down, tears you down, and it's like, who am I?
Yeah. I think a better question too is, what makes me more comfortable being me?
Okay.
Or something that I like to look at in the mirror. It's working out. I feel like when I know that I've put in the time to just let my body breathe or move, after I can come back and look in the mirror and be like, you know what? I did something that will build this and make me feel good, that I put in the time and the energy and the work.
Definitely.
Yeah, I made a list of things that make me happy. I have this silver tinsel wig that I wear, and that makes me confident. And it's really
when you
weird.
wear it,
It's
how
like,
do you feel like when you're wearing your wig?
I feel strong, I feel confident. It's kind of like a look at me, but also too, it's kind of mysterious, which I
It's
find
like, who's
myself.
that girl?
Yeah, who is that? And yeah, there's no shame, there's no fear, and I know it's like, you know, causing people to look, but I'm also inviting you in. I want you to be like, hey, that's really cool, or that's really different, so that we can have a conversation.
Being open is another big part about confidence. If you're closed off, if you're really like not, you don't want anybody to come in, you don't want to introduce yourself, or you know, even just talk at all, you know, just kind of sitting in the corner, which I have those days. I love sitting in the corner days. But confidence, it really takes like saying, hey, how are you? My name is Khady. Introducing yourself. That's a huge thing for me. I get so much social anxiety going to places. I'm like, oh my God, who do I know? Do I know anybody? Like, all right. That song is too like, hi, my name is Khady. I really have to take a break. I've had to break out of that because I've lived, you know, all over the world by myself. But I have to push myself, because if not, then I would just be regretting, you know, sitting in the corner. And some people like to do that. Again, I'm a person who loves to sit in the corner, but I will go home and do that. Like, we've had so many nights where we've like met people from all over the world.
But we also had to put ourselves out there.
Definitely.
And ride the wave. You got to catch the wave.
I love that.
I do too. Yeah, that's how you meet really amazing people. It takes that person that steps out of their way or your way and say, hey, you know, my name is Darrah, I saw you, wanted to say hi. And then just find that similarity, that
Right.
quality, that, I mean.
And I think that's how we became friends, kind of like, we'll tell this story. She hates it.
No, I do, because I don't remember it.
I remember we were in 8th grade together.
Gosh.
I don't remember how, but we exchanged numbers. It was like in PE or something.
We exchanged numbers in PE?
I think so, because I didn't have any classes with you. I'm a tall black girl, Darrah's a tall black girl. We went to like a pretty predominantly white middle school. And
I couldn't
so
tell.
she's from California, I'm from Miami. We sound like this. And so we definitely were in a whole nother category. So I was like, oh, she's kind of like me. So I got her number. And then I called her and we're on the phone and Disney playing in the background. And I was like, oh, let me turn my radio down. And she's like, that's my radio. I was like, you listen to Radio Disney too? And it literally was like friends ever since.
I thought you were going to say the one that I asked you if you're from.
No, I don't even remember
Yeah,
that.
I feel like you say this story when we're out, when we're meeting people, being confident. You're like, hey, this is my best friend Darrah. Do you know a funny story of how we met? And then they're like, okay, what? She's like, yeah, she was like, hey, are you that girl from Africa? And I'm like, I don't remember that story at all.
I'm from Michigan. That probably is what happened. In gym class.
You know what? I think
was
that's
like,
where you got it from.
No, it's not. That happened before that
Exactly.
movie.
Okay,
No,
well,
no,
that's
no,
besides
no,
the point.
no. Because I am from Africa.
Like right now in my season, I've been losing a lot of friends, and it's been really hurtful. I think just different seasons, different times, it's okay. But also too, I have this confidence that says, you know, it's easy for me to go out and make friends, and just to extend my hand. So in a way, I'm not really concerned or worried. And I know I do a lot of traveling, so I have to be confident and put myself forward and just make the best out of the moments of meeting people.
For sure.
Because you never know who someone is, who they might be, who they're becoming, and those are the long-lasting stories that you get to tell.
Right. And I also think with that, what you just said, that you never know who someone is, who they might be, that's with you yourself. You need to think about yourself that way. You could easily be whoever you want to be, and that takes confidence, because you have to take that step forward to say, hey, I'm me. This is what I want to do in life. Like Darrah, she's an artist.
And I do that in the hopes of meeting people and having to put myself forward.
But you also have to be confident not only in your like self to put your artwork forward, but also confident in your art, because I've been times where I've doodled and I'm like, I hate it, and I'll throw it in the trash when that could have easily been something that's like a masterpiece, you know?
And I feel like, there are things that you didn't like that I really loved.
A lot of times I'm like, ugh, I hate that. We are, again, you can choose to be whoever you want to be. So for me, I just turned 30. I want to be a grown woman now. You don't want to be 30, flirty.
You want to be, or you
thriving.
Actually are?
I am.
She is.
I am a grown woman now. It really is, because now I've really been taking that step to just step into that. And it does. It takes a while. It takes steps. But whoever you want to be, again, you can be. Who do you see yourself being in the future? However, future.
I see myself the same as I am now. Would I say more confident? I don't know, because I feel like I am pretty confident. I guess more validated in my art making, because I feel like a part of my validation of who I am is actually having people see it too and like it, and also, you know, invest in it. I think that that's really important. It shows that the work that I do, you're able to see it, and you're also able to see me.
In your future self, you see yourself being yourself, but financially stable and continually growing with your business and making things work. I'm focusing on my business and my social media channel, and really trying to just build my brand and encourage others to, you know, be themselves to the fullest, because I think that's what we're all here for on earth. Like, we're all here to share our gift and our light. So for me, my light is to share my music and to share my positive attitude, because I think a lot of people don't see life the way I see it. That's the reason why I wanted to start this channel, so that I can help people understand that you don't have to feel like small, you don't have to feel threatened, because this life is what you create. So
Yeah.
again, you are in
Learning
control
that
of your
too.
destiny. Whatever you want to do, you can possibly create. My ending is, I can do it, you can do it, we can do it. All right, are you ready?
Okay. I can do it. You can do it.
We can do it.
All right, bye.
Bye. Oh yeah, you have the thingy.
Yeah. Watching TV. Okay.